Alright, guys, today we're gonna be reacting to She Uses Men to Stimulate Her Life. Let's jump in.
Do you have a roster currently?
No, actually, that's why I got on the dating app, because I felt like I didn't have enough hoes.
So you want more hoes.
I just want to be entertained or stimulated, I guess.
You want to be entertained or stimulated?
Yeah. Both.
Okay. What's the difference between being entertained and stimulated?
Entertainment comes with something that could be intriguing, or entertainment can just be like talking. I wasn't really talking to anybody, so I felt like it was I need to open up my doors to meeting new people, I guess, and that was the easier access point, especially now our generation.
Question for the entire panel on the entertainment thing. How important is it to you to be entertained by your significant other, whether man or woman? Is that important?
Intellectually stimulated?
No, entertained.
Entertained, they dance for you? They dance? What do you mean?
Well, they could be, perhaps they're funny.
Yeah, that's really important.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
They're conversationalists.
Conversational.
Conversationalists. They have good banter.
Yeah, it's super important.
Riz, whatever.
I'd say that's
Interesting chat. Let's read this chat from Steph. Andrew, I hope my future husband is as base as you. Thank you for being a great example of healthy masculinity, and also for all you do to help women wake up to the degeneracy. Respect and love from Australia. Well, I don't know how Australia help men are, dealing over there, but I wish more men were as stoic and masculine as him.
10 of importance.
Yeah.
Important?
Yeah.
If a guy can't entertain you, is it a no-go?
I'm still stuck on the definition of how we're defining entertaining in this context. What do you mean?
How about you're not bored? Actually, that's not fair.
Yeah,
that's not fair.
Some people
You're entertained. I don't know.
It holds your attention, something that you want to look at, something that you want to see, something that you want to be around, because it occupies your mind.
That's a perfect.
I would say yes and no. I would say it's not a total loss if a guy, if I were single and this guy wasn't totally entertaining me. I wouldn't say it's an immediate no.
Okay.
I feel for a relationship, you should be entertained, not just stagnant, sitting there.
You should be entertained. Is it?
I would say it's important in a relationship. If you're just talking to somebody, maybe not as much.
Okay.
What was the question again?
How important is being entertained?
Yeah, it's super important. It's a 10. I think you can be just a hot guy that's boring or dumb, and girls can sometimes be just as shallow as guys and just go after a guy because they're hot. And that goes both ways.
Sure.
If you're boring, I think that's kind of a deal breaker. Well,
Deal
not
breaker.
Boring, but not entertaining.
Not entertaining.
Because I've talked to guys who are
This chat is that has no mercy. Do a trick for me, or I'm leaving your shiitake. People are crazy. Oh god.
they do 80 million different things, and it's super fun to get to know different experiences, getting to go do something new that you haven't done before. And if a guy does the same thing as you do or does less, it's kind of okay, where's the fun in that? I want to go learn. I'm a learner.
Okay.
I like learning.
All right.
I've been told I have ADHD, so I need to be entertained.
Okay.
I like entertainment, yes.
Maddie?
Yeah, but I can be really easily entertained, so.
Also true.
I wonder how much component of this, obviously society's changed significantly, but there's Netflix.
Entertaining meaning sexually stimulated mentally. The way you move, the way you do things, the up and down emotional stability. You correcting her sometimes, you know what I'm saying? She's testing you. You put her in her place. That's what they mean.
HBO. Can't you just be entertained? You're already you got TikTok, attention span 10 seconds. For all of human history, there was a complete lack of entertainment. And now, not only do women demand entertainment from media, but also we as men are
Dylan Joe donated $200.
Is it fair for your chick to have trust issues with you even if you're innocent and show no signs of being unfaithful? Andrew, you're a fucking beast the way you unapologetically preach the truth.
Amen.
Yo, thank you, Dylan. Appreciate it. Is it fair for your chick to have trust issues with you, even if you're innocent? We'll come back to that, Dylan. I'll pull that one back up so I can get through all this. Just interesting. So going back to it, it's just interesting to me, like, why do y'all look for men to be your entertainment?
Wait,
when
hold
you
on.
guys are never, like, providing
It goes
the
back. It
entertainment?
goes both ways. I am very entertaining in my relationships.
Okay.
I keep them laughing.
In my relationships, they become the man that they're attracted to. This is why they act like this. My relationships, you keep them so entertained that you just break with them. That's how entertained you are.
Just fun things to do. I'm super outdoorsy. I take them to really
Like
cool
brunch.
places. No, like go hike and go in a cave and go in a waterfall, lay out in the sun, in the mountains, like skydiving. It goes both ways. I would never demand something that I'm not willing to also put forward.
Who's that comedian? I think it's Bill Burr, and he says something along the lines of, you know, us men, we have very busy lives. We just kind of want to relax on the weekends. And if you're dating, you just get your weekend filled up with stuff. Oh, let's do brunch. You know,
I never go to brunch.
can't we just? I'm tired.
Brunch is
You don't
fun.
want to eat.
I don't know. I think it's a balance,
Like,
though.
you don't
If you
wanna
want,
Yeah.
like,
Eating
you
is so
know, I don't know. You want like
It's what
half-
you like
Yeah,
and
it's
what
like,
your partner likes.
You don't need to be
and
like
doing
a
things
clown
that you
all
like.
the time, but
Yeah.
you want like
Some people like boring though. Like, don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. There's no
have
such
now.
like there can be entertainment, and there can also be people that are just okay. with being
Egalitarian.
boring. To
Yeah.
each his own. But like, I feel like personally it comes on like perspective. Like, hey, you know, I like to be entertained. I'm pretty sure if you like to be entertained, that's
Yeah.
probably why we get along together. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
of
Like, do you like to be entertained,
She literally said nothing. You guys notice? She literally said nothing.
or do you like boring?
I like boring.
I
Give me boring. Give me boring.
I think it's a matter of like if this person isn't able to entertain you consistently, is it a deal breaker, or are you okay with like some I don't know if stagnant's the right word, but like are you
Comfortable
okay with-
silences.
Yeah, like just coexisting.
Like
just,
that
like,
comes to
chilling out.
sacrifices and stuff too. Like, hey, okay, like they can do a balance of like maybe they can like, okay, I'm hearing you out. Maybe you're not so much entertaining on this part, but like we can figure it out together. And that's something like you said, like, is that a deal breaker for you? For me,
Yeah.
it's not a deal breaker, but I would like for it to be entertaining.
I get you.
But it's not going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to date you because you're not entertaining. Like, no, I can be boring too. Like,
Yeah.
we don't have to go to brunch.
No brunch.
No brunch.
Brunch is
Just
on.
lunch.
Yeah.
balance. I love that balance.
I guess, at least from my perspective, I'm not looking to a woman to like spike my like excitement level.
Stimulated? Really?
Yeah, like in terms of like you being like some super banter or really funny, I don't look for that in
So as
a
long as
woman.
she's like attractive, that stimulates you.
Well, you can. There's a lot of things I care about. There's a lot of things I care about beyond looks when it comes to like your character and your personality, but your ability to entertain me is kind of irrelevant. Don't care at all.
Would you say
Interesting.
looks is like a big thing, like for
Yeah, sure.
when you like first
it's
see somebody?
important.
Yeah, I think so.
But like,
too.
I'm not like in terms of what you bring to the table when it comes to your personality, your ability to make me laugh or entertain me is very low on the totem pole.
So what are your
Or
like top
totally
5
irrelevant.
things? What are your top 5 things that you look for priorities
Sure.
in a
So I
girl?
mean, the
You
biggest
need to
one.
be looking for things like pretty, hot, good looking, very attractive.
It's a
You
wonderful
know, like
list.
to look at her. I would look for like those 5 qualities. I think that those are the best 5.
Those are pretty good. Yeah. I mean, I'd say the biggest thing is so bringing peace.
Mm-hmm. That's
So
a good one.
We actually asked this last show, and maybe Nick, you could pull up that tweet again. So, what was I'm trying to remember what the question was exactly, but I would rather, like, I think a lot of women would rather date a really like charismatic, entertaining guy, but it comes with constant conflict and arguing versus dating like a dull, boring guy who otherwise treats you nice and treats you well and there's never any conflict.
No, I would rather have the latter. I honestly, I
You'd
hate
prefer which
conflict. The boring
That's
guy with
bullshit.
no
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. You just said it at the beginning. You want to be entertained. Didn't you say that? You want to be entertained. Bob, the guy with the glasses making money is not going to entertain you. You think that's what you want. That's not what you want. You said it. You want to be entertained. You want that guy. They always just tell you to shut up, sit down. Lead the family. Give you a little bit of that conflict. You have to make sure you're in your place. You test him and he tell you, this is my world. You don't own anything here. I mean, they're all. That's why they're not with nobody here. They're not in a relationship because they're very toxic. That's how you want a girl like this. This is what you need to do. Nah, this is not good, folks. This is very bad, very bad.
conflict.
Okay,
I
if you
hate
say so.
I hate conflict so much. I have like a fight, like a 3-fight rule. Like if we argue like 3 times, like a heated argument, like I'm done with you.
Yeah, trauma.
Because
There you
there's
go.
not many reasons to argue with me. I'm pretty easygoing.
Balance,
Yeah.
balance.
Well, yeah,
100%
you can
balance.
have no conflict and then also have somebody who's charismatic and entertaining, I suppose. But it seems if it's one or the other, a lot of women will want the conflict plus the entertaining, charismatic guy.
I don't
No,
think it
I'll-
has to be one or the
yeah.
other. I think it can be both.
No, but in his scenario that he's presenting.
Sure, yeah, true.
Whatever fan donated $200. I would also like to concur with Andrew's top 5 list.
Baddie, shut up.
Please add a baddie to that list as well. Let Andrew cook.
All right, thank you, man.
No, that baddie doesn't make the list. No.
Yeah, I think the question that we asked last time is, would you rather be with a boring guy, but there's never any conflict arguing, or with a really entertaining, fun, interesting guy, but there's constant conflict arguing?
Yeah, they were gonna choose the second one.
Boring.
Boring.
No,
Boring.
no.
No conflict.
Which do you pick?
Have they a
Bullshit.
balance? I feel like you have
No, you
to
got
have
to
a
pick one or
balance.
the other.
I guess boring.
Nah. There's millions of those, and they have none. They never selected the boring guys. So all this is BS.
I like to make up, so I like a little argument.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. She's honest.
Boring.
I don't know. I guess boring. But
Okay.
That sucks too.
As long as it's not like,
Yeah. Yeah, I told you. They don't want to admit it because they're gonna look bad. That's why. But they want the good-looking guy, but he just create a little bit of chaos here and there. They said it at the beginning. They want to be entertained. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next one.